It's not good.
They unfortunately are.
Unfortunately. If only we had a better quality wing. These are trash, dude. Fuck.
I told you. I fucking told you.
I know. I think I only had them once before, and I think it was just hyped up, so I was like, these are good.
Yeah. I used to go, like, every other month with all the dudes, and, like, they're fucking nice wings, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, can I just get chicken fingers? And same sauces? And
Yeah.
Way better.
Dude, I don't disagree with that move. That is a move.
Yeah.
What? Eating eggs?
This dude took a bong hit, but instead of the water, he used raw eggs, and then he drank the eggs.
He's a gym boy.
Weed memes.
Are you on a weed meme page?
What's that?
Are you on a weed meme page?
No, somebody just shared it.
Oh, is this Roland Dav?
It says eggs bong in there.
Is this our new thing every week?
Yes.
I just ask and he just ignores me.
Well,
I'm gonna assume it is. Is this Roland Davy?
Big Davy King.
All right, he's smiling, so I know it is. And then he'll leave all this in, and people will be like, "Is this kid dumb?" And the answer is yes. And welcome back to the Thanks for Sharing podcast. What's this thing here? Hiding my sign.
Sorry.
It's all right. No, you're good. Leave various hot sauces in that nice water bottle. Wherever.
Yeah, right here.
We are brought to you by Dan Rouse at Cherry Hill Mitsubishi, KO Pest Control, KCD Construction, Pace Roofing, Colt Recording, Hoover Delivery Service, ERT Restoration, Art History, Black Sparrow Tattoo, Four Seasons Landscaping, Sharky's Barbershop, RD Realty, Bone Marrow, Capital Adjustment, Santini's Grill, A Plus Insurance at Tyson and Castor, and Ivy Innovation.
I haven't heard those words Tyson and Castor in a really long time.
I know, you're out of the city now. You're a Lansdale legend. Is it hitting you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had wings from the Jug.
Yeah, they're fucking terrible.
Yeah, they're not good. The heat's okay.
The sauces are good. They're good. But
Listen, I feel like this is...
you guys all talk a huge game, and I've been talking shit about them. I'm like, oh, let's redeem them.
Yeah.
And
And what better place than this podcast?
nah.
Nah. Yeah. I'm looking at you, Nate. I know you're probably listening. You love the Jug. I have an issue if you do this with your flats. If you put this little M piece on there, it's not a good wing. I'm talking to you, Hooters.
Although I haven't been eating wings that much, and
Yeah,
these
you're
are
all-
pretty good. These are really good.
Now they're good. I guess when you haven't had them in a while.
Yeah, they're soggy, fatty, rubbery, grizzly.
I like crisp. I
Yeah.
like a crisp wing. I don't even care if they're not big. I'll take smaller wings as long as they're crisp.
Yeah.
A nice crunch to them.
I do like when they're pressure cooked, like Burns Tavern. You ever have that?
No.
Down Port Richmond.
No, I'll check it out though.
I think they're closed. I think a Wawa bought them.
Wawa. Oh, just. I thought you meant
Like
the company
recently.
was like, hey, we're gonna.
They bought the whole property, I guess.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they're turning it into a Wawa.
Yeah.
Terrible food at Wawa.
Yeah.
And I'll go on the record and say that. And I realized this when I got sober. We were sitting in a Wawa parking lot, and my one buddy who was newly sober, I was newly sober, he's like, you ever realize their food's only good because it's the only thing open at 3 a.m?
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
And then you realize, and you're like, oh, this is terrible.
Oh,
I still eat there all the time.
I get salads from there now.
You're a salad guy.
Yeah, you get a custom salad.
You did a complete 180. You went on a little weight loss journey.
You did. I
Good
did.
for you, man.
It was I was 235 pounds,
Nice.
and I was still sober, but like I was getting dizzy, getting winded playing guitar, going to band practice. The heat's on, I'd fucking pass out.
And you realized you can be unhealthy and sober at the same time.
Yeah,
Welcome to the world
Yeah.
of sobriety.
yeah, I know. It's I don't know, kind of take it all serious now. Like I like to joke around about how much I used to get fucked up and whatever, but
Me too.
I affected.
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know the difference between broad and bought.
I know, that's why I'm asking. But I did, you know, involve a lot of people that didn't need to be involved with my antics and bullshit and rhetoric and
thus it goes.
All that other shit. But
I was thinking about it today because it is awesome that you're sober. 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It'll be in September, 3 years.
Oh, it's coming up on
coming
3.
up. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to give you.
Also, to all my straight edge friends out there, I am getting a straight edge watch for my 3-year anniversary, and I'm getting a fucking varsity jacket that says straight edge on my back.
Nice.
So if anybody's got a problem with it, I'll fight you.
Yeah, you can come see me too. I won't fight you. You probably won't ass anybody. I don't identify with the term straight edge because I did not choose this life. If it was up to me, I would not be sober.
Yeah, I want to be sober now. Like,
yeah.
I like, it's a part of me now. Like,
well, it's the daily routine for me to speak for myself. But yeah, when it was first happening, I was like, I don't want to do this. It was other people's idea. It wasn't my great idea. Yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago where I was like, I still worked for the brewery. And I remember a couple of years ago, I was like, I'm just going to take a break. I think I lasted the longest, like anywhere from 4 to 7 months or something. And then I started like having like, I'll just have one beer. And then like, and then I would just go hide and chug more fucking beers. And then, you know, mask everything that was wrong with me in my head.
With beers.
Makes
sense. I know the feeling. Don't think you're not alone.
Yeah. So you just take that up, and then like you're visibly intoxicated, but you think you're fucking normal, talking all this like conversations.
Yeah.
And just.
Well, I just did a show like a couple weekends ago, and like I was with my friends, but like they were all drinking.
Yeah.
And I was just like realizing instantly how much I don't miss it. I'm like, oh, I don't miss this.
My friends are maniacs. Like my bandmates, or a couple of my bandmates they're psychopaths too, but they're really respectful and like, so like I haven't seen them wasted in a really long time. I haven't gotten drunk texts. I haven't had dick pics in a really long time.
Nice, dude. I miss dick pics.
Maybe Marguerite did some dick pics.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
are you even friends with people if you're not getting dick pics of them?
I know. That's just not real life anyway.
Yeah, that's not real life, dude.
So
I don't trust you if you're a male and my friend, a real good friend, if I haven't seen your dick. I'm just like, I don't know how trustworthy you can be.
That's true. Because you never know. You never know, like, if they're putting a front on, like, they have a big dick, but...
Yeah. Even though on the way here, when Mark had to pee, and he was in my car peeing into a bottle, I refused to look to the right. I was like, I just can't mentally do this right now.
But did you look?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just kept giggling like a girl. And I was like, I'm not looking to the right. This is too much for me right now.
It's so cool.
Sometimes you're just not in the mood to see your boy's dick, dude, and that's fine.
At the gym, I see more dicks than I want to. I walk into the locker room, and it's just like old man dick, fucking high school kid dick. Like,
wow.
It's
high
just
school
like
kids, no shame?
No shame. No one has any shame. And I'm still like, I put a towel around me.
Yeah.
And I drop my shit there.
Yeah.
I also like, before I go into the pool or the hot tub, I like bring a spare pair of, you know, bathing suits, and I'll put them on. Or I'll even like make like a towel tent. And just like
just hide yourself, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Or I'll go into the shitter and get changed too.
Yeah. I'm just generally filled with so much shame that I would never go to the gym, just because I don't. Dude, there's things I can't do in front of people where I'm just like, I don't want to do, like work out. I don't want to work out in front of people.
I didn't think that was a huge issue for me. Like that was a big thing for me. Yeah. And a friend of mine who was just like, he saw that I was working out at home, and I like just posting my story or whatever the fuck, because like we have a ton of friends who are all fucked up and they don't know what else to do, and like I'm just showing my progress. That's, you know, a little bit of PMA for everyone. It's great.
Yeah. Well, that's good that you bought that, because I'm sure you probably have a lot of friends who are haters. Like, what, Paul thinks he's fucking better than me now doing push-ups at his house?
Yeah. Well, then it started turning into, like, come to the gym with me. And then, like, I kept making up excuses why I wouldn't go to the gym with my friend John. And I was just like, yeah, maybe next week. And then, like, I finally went with them. And then, like, a lot of it is you walk in and you're like, how the fuck do you use this treadmill?
Yeah.
Like, you're just touching shit. How did how do you lift that weight? Wait, hold on. You use small weights and not big, tiny, like big fucking weights, and you just go 100 times?
Yeah, I feel as a grown man, you don't want to ask questions like that of stuff that you think
Yeah.
would probably be obvious, and you're like, I don't want to ask anything.
But at the same time, just like, you know what? I've been through the most embarrassing things in my life, and like I'm an open fucking book now. So it's like, all right, show me how to use this fucking weight. How do I stand? And like you gotta like do it
Nice. Get
properly.
in the
Like
pose.
you gotta get like what's your form? Is there a form? And like they showed me on deadlifting and stuff.
What I do is I just wear shirts that are way too small, and people are like, dude, he's fucking cut. And then you see my gut, and they're like, he does not look good.
He's got liver damage still.
Yeah. That's, I'm good at portraying that,
Can
the chest down, I look pretty.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
When you're at your highest drinking bullshit days, did you feel like your insides, like when you were waking up, did you feel like your liver pulsating? Your did you feel your kidneys really overworking or anything? Or?
So I did drink a lot. It was more opiates towards the end, and a lot of opiates on a daily basis. But health-wise, I didn't realize anything. I was so young when I got sober. I was 24, so the chances of me doing... I mean, you can still do a lot of damage. I have, friends that are my age who, they're like, my heart is terrible from shooting cocaine. And I'm like, yeah, that would probably do it.
Yeah.
But, no, health-wise, I felt pretty... My teeth are fucking not fucked up, but they hurt because they're just...
You get drunk and not brush your teeth that night.
Yeah,
and
well,
eat Wawa
I
at 3 in
didn't
the
brush
morning.
my teeth for, a good 2 years. And when I got into AA, people were like, you need to... Which is a big thing because I try to help new people out because people are very hoorah, let's get into the steps, and I'm like, that's dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're just trying to find your ass with both hands.
Okay.
But I always try to tell them because old dudes sat me aside and they're like, listen, you're gonna want to clean yourself every day, and I'm like, what?
What?
And it sounds silly to people who are just like, yeah, everyone knows that. You learned that as a child, but I just stopped doing it at some point.
I'm not gonna lie, I was told the same.
Yeah.
Why don't you get a haircut a little bit more? Why don't you shave the beard?
Yeah.
I would just grow it out and look depressed and be like,
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, all right, dude, quit being so sad. Your life ain't that dramatic.
your life, my life sucks.
Yeah, and you get told by people who had dramatic lives, and they're like,
Yeah.
cut it out, and you're like, all right, I'm a bitch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but health-wise, I feel like I was in pretty good. Probably not the best shape, but I was,
Yeah.
I haven't gained or lost weight, through the whole thing, too. I went into rehab weighing the same as when I went out, and I was, eating a lot more.
Was your rehab a fucking, I had the shakes, for uncontrollable for weeks.
Yeah, you were going hard with the booze.
I was really hard, man.
Yeah,
it was.
You went away?
I didn't go away, no, man.
Oh, yeah, that's not good to do.
It's no, I know that. I got a longer backstory about that, but it just being at home, looking for a job at the same time, going through a divorce,
Yeah.
and still trying to be a dad, and you just feeling like the biggest fucking loser piece of shit ever.
Yeah, I can
fresh fucking DUI.
Right.
I don't know. So the shakes were just
yeah.
I look like that old.
You were
dude.
Michael J. Fox.
I look like that old dude at the bar. You
Yeah.
can't even pull up.
Yeah, that's a level of sadness right there when you just got the
can't pulling up to the bar to get a fucking pint of beer, and then you're just like this. And
Yeah.
you're like, I can't even. And then when you finally get to the second one, you're like, whew,
Yeah, it's like I can perform surgery now.
I can go work now.
Yeah. Yeah, they say it's always, I've learned so much from being in rehab 3 times that you just hear the same things, but alcohol and benzos, they're like, yeah, you shouldn't do that on your own.
Yeah.
You can go into grand mal seizures, but
I had a really bad hangover one time where we were just doing coke all night. It was a real bad weekend. Hanging out with dudes I would never hang out with before, and
cocaine will do that.
and you just I just remember the next day that it's Sunday night, and then I finally started throwing up, and then I started the convulsions, and you're just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what do I have right now? What's going on? And then it just lasted for 2 days straight.
Yeah, they call that alcoholism, I think.
Yeah. It's like tremors,
Delirium tremors.
Yeah, and like
DTs.
it was. Well, I didn't because after that next day, I just went out and had beers again, and I felt fine.
Exactly.
But like when I hit that sober mark, where it was like the first week, and I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I've been really hitting it hard because that was a really rough week, and I'm still shaking, and my thinking wasn't. All my cognitive thinking was just like, I couldn't even add. Like,
yeah, you're in a different world.
Like, help me, someone help me.
Yeah, I've been in rehab with a couple people who where it took them like 2 weeks to figure out, and you're only in there for like 3, and they're like, "Where am I?" And I'm like, "Really?
Damn,
We have this conversation every day."
I don't know.
So I was kind of fortunate enough that I was young, and I won't say that I wasn't bad enough, but I was pretty bad. But it was just I nipped it. I nipped it in the butt pretty early, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, shit's a lot worse when you're acting like a 18-year-old getting fucked up when you're in your late 30s.
But it's also equal. I won't say it's more difficult because it's not. I think the longer you go, the harder it is. But like at 24, it's kind of like just culturally, you're like, I'm 24 though.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, like, I lost my identity when I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
That was like my identity.
You can always look at your driver's license. It tells you on there.
Yeah.
That's what my sponsor used to say to me. I was like, I don't know who I am.
I was like, hungover in my picture too. This, and I just got it renewed, and because of COVID, they mailed the old one. But this, I was really.
That's good. That's a badge of shame.
This is
just good to carry that around. Oh yeah, a little bloated in the face, a little jowly.
Yeah,
that's not good.
I guess it was like 2016.
What's your birthday? April
10th.
Nice, dude.
It was April 9th.
You like how I saw that at a quick glance? I got sober in April 5th.
April 5th.
Yeah.
It's my cousin Kelly's birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know Kelly. Do I know Kelly?
Kelly Bloor?
No.
I don't think
I was thinking Kim.
Yeah, it's Kimmy.
Yeah.
Kimmy's
I heard a K, and I was like, I know that person, and I was just way wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were talking before. This is like a little 6 degrees of separation. So with this podcast, usually I've had people I know very well, and there's like the few occasions where it's just people who I know, but I'm just like, they'd probably be great on this. You were one of them. I was very excited to ask you because I was like, he might think I'm a fucking complete weirdo, but I'll do my podcast.
I watch your podcast.
Awesome.
And you're genuinely a fucking funny, great guy, you know, and like, and you're a sober dude. So when I saw you at, when you came to the band practices at, you know, with Jarrett and everybody, I was just like, oh, who's this fucking dude with tattoos and the cool sneakers? Like, and then
that's me,
man. You know, plus like, you know, stress gives you like, he's cool. Everyone's cool here.
Yeah. Stress is the best. Yeah. That's my guy right there, dude. Yeah.
Stress is the best.
He just shaved his head, which he was talking about for a month. He was like, I'm just going to bick it. I was like, all right, just bick it. But he has great hair. See, my biggest fear in life is losing my hair.
Yeah.
It's not death or public speaking. It's neither of those things because
I don't care if I do.
Yeah, I do.
I don't really care. I'll just have like a weird balding haircut for the rest of my life. I don't care.
You'll just let it go, like kind of just like the comb over.
You know, like I just started like recently getting like a closer fade like last year.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning up a little bit, and like when it grows out, it's gray. It's all gray. Like my beard's all gray.
Well, I think it's like I think the beauty of having a barber that you know, like Sharky cuts my hair, and I'm like. He'll say, what are we doing? And I'm like, I have no idea. Whatever you did last time. Like, those are my social anxieties where I can't answer, like, simple questions that children know.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are we doing to your hair? I'm like, whatever you did last time.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did. And he's like, I don't know what I did either.
Yeah.
I'm like, just cut it, please. Please just cut this hair.
I'm fortunate my girlfriend now cuts my hair, like, every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So she's really good at it. And I get a haircut from someone else, and I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. And just
good, man. Stay close to home with it.
But I keep promising, like, dudes like Sharky and, like, Jay Pepito, I'll come down and get a fucking haircut. And I never do.
Yeah. You'll get to it, dude.
I never do.
I mean, it's at home. No one can fault you for that. You know what I mean?
I also was, like, the guy who would just, like, cut his own hair, too.
Yeah, true.
You know?
I used to do that. I used to dye my hair a lot. That's why I stopped dyeing my hair because, yet again, I'm afraid to lose it. So I'm like, this is my biggest fear in life. And people are like, you're insane.
You dye your hair, but you're afraid of losing it.
Well, I don't anymore.
Okay.
The last time I was like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I dyed it green, and I was like, let's go.
Oh, man, I got wasted that night.
Yeah, I was sober the whole time.
I mean-
happiest moment of my life, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was pretty stoked about it.
that's cool.
First time I hugged my dad ever in my life, even as a child.
That's amazing.
I don't know. I think we probably hugged before, but I just like didn't know it. I remember we were watching it and I was like tearing up because it was a beautiful. Not much gets me if I watch something on TV or sports stuff makes me tear up every time.
Yeah.
If someone dies, I'm like, all right, well they're dead.
I can.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but
Fuck, man. That dude died.
yeah, a
in that
bunch of my
movie.
friends have died, you know, and I'm just so used to it at this point where I'm like, well, they're dead, dude, you know.
We've had a lot of friends who fucking died.
Yeah,
You know.
it happens a lot, more than you would think. So, especially when you get sober, it's like, oh, all my friends are. They don't tell you that. They're like, hey, listen. Well, they do.
Yeah.
They tell you in AA. They're like, get a suit because you're going to go to a lot of funerals. And I'm like, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to be unhappy the rest of my life.
yeah. They don't. They don't give you a lot to be happy about in the beginning. They're like, listen, this is going to be terrible, and you're like, is it going to be terrible? But I think you're so insane in the beginning that you're just like, it's not that terrible.
Yeah.
But retrospect, looking back, you're like, wow.
You're also going to get people off your back too to be like, I don't know, like that was like that for me.
Well,
But I knew I was gonna stop for good. I knew this was my last straw. I got tough love from friends and family and stuff. So
yeah,
I think
I
that-
got kicked out of the house, and they were like, listen, you got to do it this time. And I remember when I was checking into rehab, my mom's like, you're going to be off our health insurance this soon, so do it this time.
damn.
Yeah, health insurance. So that's why I just was like, I can't afford it again.
Yeah. God damn, man. Anyway,
Yeah.
congrats to you, man.
Hey, thanks. I try, I showed up 8 years, and that's all I do is really show up. And I try to tell people it's like literally that simple.
Yeah.
It's a lack of doing something, which if you're anything like me, I like quitting shit. As hard as it is, it's just a lack. It's cutting something out of the day.
So I spent a lot of time drinking, like a lot of like time where I should have been like just at band practice or writing music or something, but I replaced everything with drinking.
Nice. And you keep the music alive, so that's good. I've listened to Time a couple times. I enjoy it.
Thanks.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm very stuck in my ways with music though. If it's not from like the year of 2006, I'm like I need this to be all the time, but
Yeah.
I do give more stuff a shot. I did really enjoy Time.
Thanks. Yeah, we got a record coming out.
Awesome. You
it's
want to plug it?
I can't talk about what label it is yet.
Yeah, don't talk about it then. Fuck
But then I
these
can't
people,
talk
man.
about. I can't fucking talk about it yet. But it is kind of cool because it's the first full length I've actually recorded in 20 years.
Nice.
I've just been doing fucking EPs
Well,
after
I need-
EPs after
I need
EPs.
the world to open up so I can see you guys live, so I can hit a trifecta of bands that you played in.
Yeah,
Because I've seen Kill Verona and I've seen Guillotine.
18. I was only in that band for a hot minute.
Well, it was only a band for a hot minute.
hot
so,
minute, yeah. It was it was like a bucket list to play in a band with Chuck Treese, so that was
Yeah.
cool.
He's the man.
He's a sweetheart.
That's my
you know.
guy. Dude.
Yeah,
When he did this
That's
podcast,
my fucking guy. What are you talking about?
Well, dude. When he did this podcast, it took him an hour to realize like whose podcast it was. And we were talking the whole time. And he was like, I thought this was Joe from Wisdom's podcast. And I was like, he's a large black man and I am a small white man. So I
Yeah.
feel like you knew that already.
I don't know.
He's the best though.
He's a sweet man too.
Yeah, he's
Very-
just a kind spirit. I'm happy that there's someone like there. He's like an urban legend kind of. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like, do you know how much cool shit Chuck does all the time?
I played a bunch of shows with him, but like in different bands and stuff. And I would
Yeah.
always try to nerd and geek out with like guitars, or I was like really drunk too. But
Yeah.
well, I would always try to talk to him about
Gear
guitars.
talk.
Yeah, and like he just never wanted to have it.
Yeah.
You know.
Now
he does. Now we talk about it.
yeah, he's the dude.
Yeah.
He knows everything about everything, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. He just shows up and plays. It's something remarkable. I was talking to him about it when he was on here, just like bands, because like I'm very like uneducated when it comes to hardcore, but like all these legendary bands, like Chuck was in.
Yeah.
Like I saw Underdog just because I went with people, and like they were like setting up, and Chuck just walked on stage, and I was like, Chuck's in this band. They're like, yeah, Chuck like started this fucking band, man. And I was like, oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an icon.
He is an icon,
Yeah,
man.
he's like a good old I don't know, a folklore.
Yeah, he is a folklore man. So I need to see Time. I want to see Time live. So when the world opens back up, I will be keeping tabs on you, and I will be there.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing I love more than seeing my friends' bands. Which is why I go to so many hardcore shows.
I'm dying to play a show.
Yeah.
Like before we got the lockdown, we did this live show at Ortlieb's.
Yeah.
I can't even watch it because I'm like so fat and bloated in it.
Yeah.
It sounded good.
Yeah. It sounded good. That's all that matters then, dude.
It's just
Was your tone right, man?
the tone was right.
Tone was right.
JCM 800 was like right there.
Yeah. I actually majored in music, which was a terrible idea. But you know.
I did too at community college.
Yeah.
I
Which
dropped,
one? Dude?
I dropped out to go on tour with Little League.
Nice, dude. Little League.
Yeah.
Were you guys bummed when you changed the name?
Yeah, we got sued.
Yeah. Oh, you got sued? I thought you got a cease and desist.
Cease
I don't
and
know the
desist,
whole
yeah.
fact. Okay.
Yeah, cease and desist type thing. And then we kept it going, and I guess like more letters came in. And I don't know why we called it Kill Verona. It was the name of an EP, but I don't know. We were just like kind of stuck, and we had shows coming up, so we did it.
Yeah, you probably get so attached.
We just went
That
for
could
it.
have derailed the whole band, man.
Yeah.
You got momentum going, then it's like, hey, they changed their name, and it's like, I don't like that anymore, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. But I wanted to go heavier. Everyone else wanted to go heavier, or a little softer, and then just everyone had just too many.
What, musically or name?
I don't know. Drugs too.
Yeah, drugs too.
Everyone was on a different drug.
Well, the last band I tried doing was with Mark over there. He was playing drums. My buddy Shane, who was in a bunch of bands with your cousin Bob, and Joe Carey was in it, and my buddy Dolan. And it was a pop punk band, and we could never agree on a name.
Yeah.
Then Mark stopped doing it to play bass and gloves off, which was whatever. But
no big deal.
yeah, and when you lose a drummer, I'm sure you know that's crippling. You're just like, damn, dude, no one does this shit.
Yeah. We know a lot of drummers, and I feel like when you get the one good drummer, they're like, oh, I gotta peace out. I gotta do
you're
this.
just bummed, dude.
Yeah.
But we wanted to call it Caskets, which is
Caskets.
a heavy ass name. And
I like it.
And everyone was like, for a pop punk band, they were like, no,
That's good.
it got vetoed.
That's a badass name, dude.
Yeah, Caskets.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna start that band?
Yeah, let's start it up, dude.
I'll fucking.
I was supposed to go record like a little pop punk, me, the dude Shane and Mark at Jeff's house.
Okay.
And he's like, let's just do it. And I was like, let's do it.
I want to get up to Jeff's house and do something with him.
In the middle of the wilderness.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool up there. I shot
It's Bucks
guns up
County. It's not
there,
the
yeah.
dude. It's like
It's
what's
the
a
wilderness,
Tohickon
dude.
Creek or whatever.
I live in Bucks County, dude,
Yeah.
and if it's an hour away, it's the wilderness.
Dude, I take my kid fishing up Tohickon
Are you a
Creek.
big fishing guy?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
yeah.
My kid really loves it, and
I do not care for
I
it.
am not a hunter. I'm not any of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go to the fucking guitar store and play Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, I don't want to kill an animal, and also I don't want to fish because I don't want to touch the fish.
Yeah. Yeah, the fish is like, oh, dude, I don't want to. You touch it. You take the hook out.
Like Mark has like way too many snakes and reptiles and alligators. He's like, you want to pet them? And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, not at all, dude.
Oh man,
That shit's creepy.
does it smell weird in your?
Yeah,
Rep-
but I clean everything like kind of frantically, so it's
Okay.
good. Mammals smell way worse. Like my dogs, way worse. Dude.
Okay,
Yeah, dogs do smell.
I don't have any animals.
Yeah.
None. I used to love cats. I don't have
a cat
anything.
guy?
I'm a kid. I like kids and guitars.
Yeah.
That's it.
Have more kids. Who
Yeah.
cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got two, right?
I have 2 boys. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Father of the year, man. Killing it.
Well,
Must be. Give yourself some
No.
credit.
I can only work on myself first.
Yeah, true.
that's- Like in all seriousness.
Well, they'll
you know?
benefit from it, so that's always good. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Their dad's not an asshole anymore.
Yeah.
Selfish prick.
Yeah, you had kids on the table with it. I had nothing going on in my life, and I joke about it. Like when I go to meetings, I'm like, because they say your life in sobriety is peaks and valleys, ups and downs, and I'm like, my life kind of plateaued. Like I went into rehab working at Applebee's, I got out, still working at Applebee's. Not much has changed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I won't say I went to rehab, but like going into sobriety,
Yeah.
and then like getting into it, like I lost my whole sense of identity. I'd said it before,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not being like involved in the craft brewing industry anymore, and not like being in a bar every day, restaurant, grocery store to like sell the beer. Like,
Right.
I lost my identity. And I was like, oh, I'll go work for like Coca-Cola or Pepsi or something like that. And it's like,
When you realize what you do is not your identity.
yeah. And then I'm just like, oh man. And then I don't know. It was a tough year. Like a friend of mine, Jordan, who I just got a car from. Shout out to Jordan.
Congrats.
Thanks.
I was in it, man. I felt pretty good, man. I was one of the first people in your car, man.
Well, I have a 2019 car, like the Tiguan, and like it just started having problems. I put too many miles on it, like right away. And then he's like, "Oh, your car's worth this," and I'm like, "Oh, I only owe this." So he's like, "Yeah, we'll cancel it out, same price." Okay. What else do you need? Nothing. No money down, right? And I'm like, "No, that's it. All right, no brainer. Cool."
Well, when I got my car, I got a little Hyundai out there. My dad sold it to me because I had cars that just exploded. And this was like in my first 2 years of sobriety. I went through like 3 cars. I didn't crash any of them.
Yeah.
They exploded.
Yeah.
The one I did get hit because of light malfunction at Granite Academy.
Oh. Well,
And so I got sideswiped and the car was just destroyed. And I remember the trunk was held down with a bungee cord and the whole back was caved in.
Yeah.
And I drove it for like a month. And I remember I got pulled over by the cops. My dad is a retired detective, but he worked at Falls Township.
Okay.
And I got pulled over in Falls Township, and the cop was like, "Are you Pat's son?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right, see ya."
Oh man.
And my buddy Ick was with me, and he was like, "I never seen a cop apologize to someone." And I was like, "Well, you just saw it, man."
Dude, you would shit yourself on how many times I've gotten pulled over and like so many close calls, and like I would just pull my business card out. Like, I worked for Philadelphia Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Every time. There was actually 2 cops that went to fucking North Catholic, way younger than me, but they were like fans of the band. And I took the hood to get from Lansdowne. So I would take, like, to get to Fishtown to Lansdowne, I would take Front Street to second all the way up. I call it the Puerto Rican Expressway.
Nice.
Like, it was the best. I loved it, but I did it at 3 o'clock in the morning, like really wasted.
And the cops were just like, "Are you the guy from Kilfarona?"
Well, no, they didn't say that. I think they read my license, and the dude's like, "Butterly," like everything. And then I know when I hear that in the background, like, "Fucking Butterly, dude,"
Yeah.
and then it's just like, "Oh, neighborhood stuff coming up."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? They pull me out and they're like, "You buying drugs here?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, this is a drug area."
Yeah.
Fuck, no, I'm not.
It's like,
No, I've had beers, but no, I'm going home.
yeah.
They're like, "Your license says you live in Fishtown." And I'm like, "No, I just moved up to Lansdowne." And
Yeah. I'm taking this.
they're like, "Why?"
Yeah.
It's like,
That's a typical Northeast, just Philadelphia thing in general. You move
Yeah.
anywhere, and they're like, "Why?"
yeah, well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking,
You were doing great back then, dude. That's what I would usually tell people. I'm like, "You were doing great back then. Don't even worry about it."
yeah, no,
So
no,
you made a lot of progress.
yeah,
Safe to say.
yeah. I mean, even before like problems started, alcohol was always like weekend warrior, or like, all right, it's after work meeting dudes, and like I would just remember just getting fucking trashed.
Yeah.
Just getting trashed on a Tuesday night, and then so you're hungover on Wednesday night, you're still hungover after work, and you're like, all right, let's go get a couple more beers. And like, I was a bike messenger in the early 2000s, and like we spent most of our days like in Rittenhouse Square drinking 40s, or like at fucking McGlinchey's, like having dollar beers and shit.
What else you gonna do when you're a bike messenger?
And it's like, all right, this is kind of cool, whatever.
And then the habit forms, and it just keeps going on, and you're just like, "Hey, this is still not cool."
Man, did the habit form. It was just that fucking chugging beers was just.
I believe they call it insidious. Insidious?
Isn't insidious more of like a supernatural term? No pun intended, because of a fucking movie.
Hey, yet again, my understanding of the English language is not good. I just go about things saying stuff with enough confidence where people are just like, "This guy knows his shit."
He knows his shit. He's a fucking doctor.
Yeah, he knows his shit. So I do want to ask you, because I posted the Wonder Years song yesterday. Did they tell you guys, like, "Hey, we're going to name drop the shit out of you"?
No, and I had no idea, and I found out like
Yesterday when I posted it.
no, it was probably like 5 years ago. I found out.
Yeah.
We were doing a reunion, 100. The 100th fucking reunion that we did.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo," I forget who said it. It was like, "Yo, dude, fucking Wonder Years put Little League in the song," and I didn't understand the concept, what they're talking about. I'm like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean?"
What do you mean? They jacking our shit, man?
And then like I had to like keep listening to it all the way through the song, and I'm like, all right, it's a pop punk song, okay. And then it's like, "We're singing Lucky by Little League," and I was like, And then I really looked up the Wonder Years, and wow, they're pretty successful now. That's how fucking lost I was in my alcoholism, because I had no idea how big they were too.
Yeah.
And
They're pretty big.
they're
Some
they're
might
big.
say.
Yeah, they're a big
It's
deal.
a big deal. Yeah. Their singer's sad. He's a sad guy. He writes sad songs.
Yeah. Speaking of Dave Heck,
Yeah, Dave Heck plays Aaron West in the Roaring Twenties.
that plays this fucking.
Which I was talking to him the one time because I love the Wonder Years, and it just, I don't know why, like, it's too sad. I can't do too sad.
Can't do too sad.
So I was like, just too sad. I don't really like it that much. And I
Dave-
felt bad because it's like Dave's in it.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think Dave is going to defend it. Like, what do you mean you don't like this shit?
Dave-
His music's very objective.
Dave was supposed. I asked him to play some horns on one of the acoustic songs that we have on the new record, and then he just bailed last minute.
Dave.
Fucking Dave.
Dave.
Fucking dropped my snake
Yeah.
behind the radiator. Couldn't get him out.
So the moral of the story is Dave Heck is the man, dude.
He's a man.
He is
He's
the
a
man.
sweet boy.
When I got the dog, he was like, please do an episode of The Pocket. This is when I get weirded out because, I know I post the podcast, all the time, almost to an annoying level. Because I figured out in life, if you want to do something in any form of art, you have to be annoying as fuck. Because people have intentions of, I want to watch this. I want to support you.
Yeah.
But people are also people, so you got to remind them all the time.
Yeah.
Like when I shot my special, I had to tell people every day for 2 months. And people
Plug it.
showed up. Yeah.
Keep
literally
plugging it.
every day. I was like, just show up to this. And even then, the day of, people are like, where's this fucking place at? I'm like, you mean the place I made 20 flyers for? I said,
Yeah.
I think it's there. Everything's on there that
Here's,
you need.
here's the directions.
Yeah. I'm the last person you should be calling because I have a bunch of stuff to do
It's
that day.
Club HP.
Yeah. Club HP, dude. Bring it back, dude. Who would have thought? See, I didn't know what it was back then. And now that I'm sober, people are like people will talk about it in AA. I was like, I used to go to shows there. They're like, it used to be like a sober club, right? And I was like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
yeah. Now you
Damn.
know. I'm pretty sure it was like an AA clubhouse or NA or something. I don't know. One of the A's.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Club HP, dude.
Club
It was
HP.
planting the seed in a lot of us at an early age, and we didn't even know it.
I've only gone to 2 or 3 shows there.
Yeah, I think I only been to one, but I was just,
Yeah. I think it was
I
a
remember a lot of red lights,
lot of cops.
a lot of cops.
I don't know, a lot of cops. A lot of people punching each other.
Yeah.
I remember.
What's with people? They just want to punch each other.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
It's one of the dumbest things ever. It's just get drunk and
Yeah.
just go and go mess with a bunch of dudes, and then just clearly be like, "Oh, my boy's got my back." And then,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you get your ass kind of half handed to you. and you're
That's
just
my
like,
biggest fear, someone being
It's-
like, my boy's got my back, and it's me. And I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
I'm bailing, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. Fighting's no fun,
It's no fun.
in my opinion. I know some
Like back
people
in
who
the day.
fucking, yeah, I know
Back
some
in the-
people who love it. Even back then, I was like, listen, it hurts when you win or you lose, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Sometimes you just gotta get it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta fuck a dude up.
Dude, yeah. Sometimes you just got to let the gay out, dude, and that's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
What?
You know, you gotta wrestle with them.
Yeah, you
know?
just got to give him a little tickle or something. I don't know.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know. We went there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must
These
have-
wings are literally lingering on me. I have it in the back of my throat still.
The sauce is pretty tasty.
It was the sauce that was good. The wings themselves were just.
No. Let's try another one.
Yeah, try another one, dude. Get it down, dude. We're the new hot ones.
Yeah. Hot boy wine.
Yeah, hot boys. Hot boys, dude. We are the hot boys. I hope Hot One sees this and they're like, holy shit, they got Paul Butterly. I'm like, you're fucking right, dude.
They're both the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab one more.
Yeah, grab one more, dude.
Grab all of them.
Let me do this guy right here.
Take whatever one you want.
Thanks, Jeff.
I personally have heartburn because I get heartburn over everything.
I was eating and getting heartburn as it was going down. my
Yeah.
Yeah.
throat.
The second I eat a Reese's cup every time, I'm just like, this was a huge mistake. Then I'll eat 15 more.
A whole. I like the Reese's the mini cups.
The mini cups?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Reese's in pretty much every form.
Yeah. That was another thing I had to cut out. Reese's, wings, cheesesteaks, everything great.
Yeah.
Everything great in life.
Man, that takes a level of discipline I just do not have. Well, clearly I probably have it somewhere, but I just choose not to.
Yeah.
I like eating like shit. Plus, I'm a picky eater. I eat like no vegetables, so I'm probably going to die any day now.
I eat a lot of vegetables now.
Yeah, you're a big vegetable. I mean, you know, you change the diet, dude. You ditch the wings and you got
Oh, seitan.
yeah. Do you make wings out of them?
I do. My oldest son likes. He likes he likes them. So I'll make them at home. I got a nice little recipe.
Nice.
I've been making like seitan wings. They were pretty good.
Dude, I don't need you keeling over on me. I don't need fucking the jug. I don't need the jug getting the last laugh again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the Jug
Yeah.
fans, but these are not good.
Yeah, they're not good.
I'm going to eat a couple more, but the
Yeah.
sauce is good.
I know. I'm tempted to call my buddy Nate and be like, "Don't you like jug handles?" And I'll give him a ring real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because this guy said, this is what he said to me last time. He said, "Chicken wings are my hobby." And I
Yeah.
said, "That's not a hobby. That's just something you like to eat." I'll give him the old FaceTime. I'm going to be
Yeah.
like, "These are garbage." Nate's a fan favorite on this podcast. Then he came on here and just completely blew it because I was like, "Hey, you want to tell this crazy story?" And he was like, "No." Hey, buddy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, dude. I'm eating the jug wings, dude. Jug handle wings.
Currently at the moment?
Yeah, they're booty, dude.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. They are. These are garbage.
Come on, dude.
That's rude.
Listen, I started this podcast off by saying if you put those weird things at the end of flat wings, you're not a good
Yeah,
wing
let
place
me-
to start with.
Let me see what's up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like the tail of the flat?
Yeah.
Yeah, the shrimp part of the
Yeah,
wings.
shrimp part.
Look, it's fucking pink.
My favorite part of the flat.
Really?
Especially.
My guest Paul has just been tearing them up throughout the whole podcast because randomly we'll just be like, "Hey, we're doing it right now. You're on the podcast."
So, how strong's your stomach, guy?
It's great.
Yeah.
I've been lifting weights.
Yeah, he's been lifting weights, dude.
The bottom is it liable to you skid your undies.
Yeah.
We
Bottom, if you
I got the hottest sauce from them too.
Yeah. The eagle sauce or whatever, the bald eagle.
Bald eagle.
Oh, you got bald eagle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, all right, if you're eating bald eagle wings and you don't like them, then I respect your opinion.
Thank you. I
Thank
didn't
you.
like them.
Yeah, they're
I ate 'em
garbage,
too,
man.
dude.
They're hot, though.
Yeah, but we were talking about them, and I keep bringing you up because you said one time chicken wings are your hobby, and I said, "Guy, that's not a hobby."
They should be, though.
Yeah, but we're filming. Just say hi to the people on the, there you go.
Thanks for sharing.
Hey, thanks, dude. I'll talk to you. He put up no fight about it.
Nice man. Nice
He's
man.
the best, dude. That's my guy. I met him. We had around the same amount of time sober, and I was his sponsor for a while. And
Okay.
he's like one of my closest friends.
It's cool having cool sponsors. I got a pretty cool sponsor.
Yeah,
His
my
name-
sponsor's dead.
Oh,
He was old as fuck.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I got to get a new one, and then I'm just like,
Yeah.
I know it's wrong, but I'm just like, it's been 8 years. I'll
Yeah.
get someone eventually.
Man. It really fucking sneak up on you. See,
Yeah.
this is why I don't like the Jug, because there's like weird, fatty, stretchy,
Yeah,
like
I will say, good sauce.
great sauce.
The texture of the wings are just not good.
The breading's there. I mean, is it breading or is it just heavy? Like,
There's no breading on that. I could
okay.
be wrong. I don't know.
it's like eating like a piece of fried chicken, like it's undercooked.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's all right, dude. You don't have to apologize. The Jug needs
But
to
it-
apologize.
Yeah, but I was kind of hoping they would redeem themselves.
Yeah.
You know who makes really good fucking wings?
Lay it on me, brother.
The Union Pub, Union.
Where's that at?
Up at Comley in the Boulevard,
I'll
or
check
down?
them out.
Is it down the up? Down? I think it's down. Comley's
Yeah.
that way, right?
I'm the worst with it. I said for a good majority of my life, I'm going down the mountains, and people are like, "You mean up?" I'm like, "Does it really matter?" You get the idea of what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm going down the shore.
Yeah, going down the shore, man.
Going down.
Going down the shore.
Oh man,
So you grew up Kensington or where?
Kensington.
Nice. When it was still a neighborhood.
When it was still sort of a neighborhood, it was
It was
kind of.
towards- my buddy Nate, he's the same age as me. He's like the last generation of it being
Yeah.
livable.
I probably stopped hanging there like 93, and then started hanging in Juniata a little bit. But then like
Juanita.
we just started hanging downtown. Like, you know, we had like you know, Bushy and Jay were like my first real friends back like when we were like in 3rd grade and shit. So Steve got like half of the neighborhood into music, and then and then I just started playing guitar, and my steps getting beat up by every neighborhood dude.
Yeah.
Like,
and they'd be like,
they like smash my guitar.
you
like
pretty
on the
much
sets.
live the premise of Wedding Singer, where they're like, hey,
It's
Wedding
like-
Singer, play a song called I Got Punched in the Nose, stick in my face.
It's like, I don't know. It's like you grow up and you're like, you're gay. And you're just like, but you listen to Nirvana too.
Yeah.
But you play guitar on your steps.
You're a Nirvana guy?
It's like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Dude.
doesn't do it for me.
I liked
Yeah.
that guy, Kurt.
Yeah, dig it.
On a serious note, I still like, you know, I don't know. I just liked it. I love it.
90s grunge.
Yeah. Like not so much like Pearl Jam, but like Pearl Jam's got one ripper.
Yeah.
Vitology is the good record.
Yeah, they rip a little bit. Yeah, Nirvana, I just, you know, it's not that I don't like them, it's just I don't like them. You
just
get
don't
what
like
I'm
them?
saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't,
I mean, I liked them when
I think
Dave
my-
Grohl got in the band when they were a little bit heavier. That's why
I
liked
love
them.
Dave Grohl. I love the Foo Fighters, which I think might be weird. I mean, they're completely different bands, so.
Yeah, I like the Foo. Who doesn't like the Foo Fighters?
When he was talking about My Hero earlier, I'm like, what a ripper of a song.
Yeah, you're getting the
Yeah,
chills.
that's songs that rip for 100.
yeah,
There's few songs where I'm just like, that rips, dude.
yeah. That's you can put it on anywhere. A funeral, a beef and beer,
Yeah.
like
My buddy Rob actually did a mashup of Death Cab for Cutie and Everlong, which I don't like Death Cab for Cutie, but he ripped that.
I like Death Cab.
I like mashups. I like when people
Yeah.
do like a cover mashup, and I'm just like, that's so interesting.
Yeah,
Like, dude, Matt Schuler that was on here, he did Journey and what was the other song? Mr. Brightside by
Okay.
the Killers.
yeah.
And he's like, you know, he was on TV singing on a TV
On the TV.
show,
I might.
singing competition, and I was like, this is going to be good. And I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might need to go down a rabbit hole and watch all that shit.
My favorite shit ever is, did you ever watch Walk Off the Earth on YouTube?
No.
It's like a bunch of Canadian people. It's like a guy and a girl. They're married, and like 2 other dudes, and they do shit on like ukuleles and like classroom instruments.
No.
And they just,
Damn.
they do rippers, dude.
Damn.
I mean, it's mostly like pop music on the radio, but they just rip them all.
Okay.
Like they did a mashup of Shakira, Hall and Oates, and Drake, I think,
Okay.
and it's so good. And they did like a whole Beatles medley, which I'm a big Beatles guy.
Okay. I'm a big Beatles guy. too.
Yeah. Well, did you name your son after the Beatles?
I did. Hey Jude.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And
I respect
Noel
that.
Noel is Noel Gallagher from
Oasis.
Oasis.
Nice.
Yeah.
They rip too.
Yeah.
That's one of those bands that just rips all around, and I don't think
Yeah.
people realize how much they rip.
They rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy Shane's a big Third Eye Blind guy. Other than their hits, he's like, you don't understand, dude. They're one of the best bands ever.
Well,
I was like, all right. That's
One of the guys I work with, he's in a band called Sleep In, and his band covered Third Eye Blind.
what, the Jumper song?
I think it's the do. Yeah, is that the Jumper song?
I think it's called Jumper.
Yeah. That surprised me. I was like, Frank, that's
Is
you?
it the wrong song?
The song you sang is like the happy song.
That's
Yeah.
the only song I kind of like it.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Same shit, dude.
What the fuck do I know?
That's Jumper. I would should say. Yeah.
That's a good fucking song.
Yeah, Jim Carrey ripped that, dude. Did someone rip a vape in here? Nice, dude. I see the
Hilarious.
clouds.
I don't know.
What, got iPhone? iWatch, dude? You think you're better than me? Apple Watch, dude?
It's a small one too. It's
Yeah.
nice. It was free from my my health insurance.
Oh, nice. They wanted you to
that
have it?
offers. Yeah, and then like it's actually kind of cool. It's
Wow,
like,
you're just rubbing it in. You got Apple Watch and health insurance, dude. Why do you clearly think who the fuck you are?
I got kids, man. They gotta have health insurance.
Yeah, I do have health insurance now. I didn't for a while,
Yeah.
like after 26. Then
Like-
Applebee's finally caved in. They were like, fine, we'll give you some.
Like my son Jude, like he like went to go catch a football, and his friend and his like pinky just went that way.
Ugh.
And, like you broke it, and he's like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah,
Like, he's
just-
like start turning white and getting all fucking flustered. I'm like, "Yeah, you broke your pinky, dude."
Now are your kids picking up music?
So it's like I don't want to force it on them, but when they pick up the guitar, like I can't help myself to
You get
gravitate and be
giddy.
like, "Oh yes, let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
learn that song." And
Let's do it,
and
dude.
I have to back off a little bit.
I know.
I mean, they're pretty natural, like strumming chords, but like they just don't have the interest right now.
Yeah. I mean, guitar's fucking hard, dude.
And then when they get to, like, I'll take them, play drums. They like that because it's like loud and stuff. And
Yeah.
they can keep like a.
Yeah. I
Kinda
feel like
thing.
drums are the funnest instrument.
Yeah.
Not that I'm good at them. Not that I'm good at guitar, which is what I play, guitar
Yeah.
and bass. I'm not good at that either, but
I'm not good at them either.
Yeah.
I just fake it.
it's one of my YouTube like things. Like I'll like listen to a song of a band that just like kind of shreds. Not even really. Like you're familiar with 4 Year Strong, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I wouldn't say that they shred, but they just make tasty licks.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
They're
and I
super
watch like
good.
people covering their songs, and I'm like, it looks so easy. So what am I doing so wrong? The answer is I'm just not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rip 3 people off, and I haven't stopped ripping them off since the
Yeah.
90s. So it's Walter Streifels, Fred Mascherino, and Norman Brennan.
Yeah, bring back Fred is what I say, dude.
Yeah. Those are the guys like I just rip off their technique, and then just whatever song pattern that sounds good in my ears.
Yeah. The dude
That's
that
all.
I've always been in bands with, he rips off Chris Connolly like no other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing wise or guitar wise?
Guitar wise, everything.
Because Chris
just
is pretty
sounds-
good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he wrote the early stuff on guitar, but because he didn't even play guitar
Yeah.
back then. But everything he does has like those weird bends that Saves the Day does all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, I'm like that's
Hot Rod
cool.
Circuit does a lot of the.
Yeah.
I
I
ripped
like
off a lot
Hot
of
Rod
that.
Circuit.
Yeah,
That's my era, man.
they're fucking bangers,
Yeah,
man. I
that's,
like it.
that's my era, dude.
Yeah, you are a pop punker. Aren't
I am
you?
a pop punker, dude. I got a Newfound Glory tattoo, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have many band tattoos. Not that many, but they're all pop punk bands for the most part, other
Okay.
than Wu-Tang.
Okay.
I have a Newfound Glory tattoo, a Set Your Goals tattoo, which I met their one singer. And I was telling Jotham from Wisdom, I was like, what a dick that guy was. Not that he was a dick, but
Yeah.
I saw him at This Is Hardcore. I was like, you're the guy in Set Your Goals, right? And he
Yeah.
was like, yeah. Which, first off, take the compliment, dude, because I can talk to any one of my friends who don't listen to the same shit as I do and be like, Set Your Goals, and they'll be like, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got a huge chest piece tattoo for your fucking band. And he's like, can I see it? And he's like, all right, that's cool. But like not pumped.
Like you didn't even take a picture of it.
Yeah, he
He
was
didn't
just
even
like,
he didn't even like selfie with it. Like
Yeah, he didn't
know.
selfie with it.
What a dick.
So I started telling that story on stage. And I'm like, and this will just show you the difference. Not saying that they weren't successful. I still love the band. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't think the dude's a dick. But I tell the story on stage, and I'm like, you guys know Set Your Goals. And usually people at stand-up open mics are usually other comedians. And like, I'll be lucky if I get one like, woo,
Yeah.
you know? And they're like, I have no idea what that is. And I'm like, good. That's the point of this story, dude.
That's a tough fucking gig.
Yeah, stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean,
Like-
it's fun. I love it.
I can see my brother's anxiety
Yeah.
when he's on stage. I can see what he's dealing with as he's trying to perform too.
Yeah, I
You know?
don't get the anxiety as much. I just have a natural, I guess from doing all the AA early on.
Yeah.
'Cause I only been doing stand-up for 2 years.
I can like talk in front of people and all
Yeah.
that stuff, but like what you guys do is that shit's hard, man.
I'm pretty comfortable if it
Yeah.
doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Especially you like come up training in like the open mic world where it's like it's all comedians in there and they just don't want to laugh just because they want to be haters, dude.
Yeah.
Like even my friends, you know? And I used to do a joke about that. I was like, some of you guys are fucking funny and I just won't laugh until I go home and I'm like, that was hilarious.
Is there real beef like in the comedy? Like,
I don't know. I'm not that involved with it.
yo, fuck Joe. I don't even wanna.
See, I think that goes on because I made a special 6 months in,
Okay.
which you probably shouldn't do that, which I probably wasn't ready. I definitely know I wasn't ready, but it's out there and it's
Okay.
not terrible.
Okay.
But I just think in my head, but I just don't put myself out there as much. But I think in my head, like, I'm like, am I blacklisted, dude? I don't get shit.
Yeah. I don't know
But
how
I'm
it
probably
works.
not blacklisted.
Good band though.
Yeah.
Great band.
Great band. I don't have a tattoo for them, dude. You know, sadly.
Well, then you don't like them.
Yeah, I got Say Your Goals tattoo, dude. And Say Anything. I got to Say Anything tattoo.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, right on my...
I was a fan of that the Max and Chris Connolly Two Tongues.
Yeah, that shit ripped, dude.
That first record was pretty cool.
And I got a movie life tattoo too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Vinny.
Yeah, what's up, Vinny? I'm
Vinny.
gonna tag you. You're gonna ignore this.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I'm a pop punk guy through and through, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you're a Northeast guy, right?
Ben Salem.
Ben Salem.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
You know what? Thank you for saying that, because
Same.
all my friends are such Northeast dudes. They like fucking throw a fit. They're like, "You're not from Philly." I'm like, "I never said I was." dude."
Northeast Philly's not from Philly,
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I had like buddies from like Morel, which is like, are you familiar with Morel? It's right next to Parkwood.
Yeah, like Franklin Mills.
Yeah, Franklin Mills,
Yeah.
kind of. It's a little bit past Franklin Mills, like literally a second past Franklin Mills.
Okay.
And they're like, "You're from the suburbs." I'm like, "So are you."
Yo,
I hate
this-
to break it to you.
Yo, this is fucking Morel hardcore.
Yeah, I got love for you guys, but guess what? You're still the suburbs, dude. Morel hardcore, dude.
I don't know, man. Coming up here in high school, I would be like,
These people are rich.
I'd be like, well, it's most certainly nicer here.
My buddy
Yeah.
Dave from AA, he's sober. Dude, I guess he has like 15 years now. He had like 10 when I came in or something,
Okay.
or 7. I don't know. And I'm not good at math, so I'm not going to try to figure it out. But
That's incredible, man.
he picked me up
That's-
to do like a rehab commitment because we were doing Livengren, which is where I went, which is across the street from my house.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, I'll just pick you up." And he like, "My house is nice, don't get me wrong," but he's like, "Oh, you live in a fucking mansion." I'm like, "I don't think this is a mansion.
Okay.
It's like a 3-bedroom suburb house." You know what I mean?
Yeah, like one of these like twins. Well, this fucking neighborhood is
Yeah. It's like
Like-
old England here,
it's like
man.
Deutschland or Holland or
Yeah,
something.
dude, we're really doing it.
That's nice.
I like my guests. to
Should I
be
look for
cozy.
houses up here?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I don't know.
You want to move back to the city?
Yeah.
Do you want to go city or like around here city?
No,
not so
mine's
quite
basically
city.
the suburbs too. I'm not going to
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
shit
yeah,
about
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm looking at Mount Airy and like Roxborough.
Oh,
Like,
so
that's-
you're going more the Delco side?
No,
Isn't that more the Delco side?
no, that's Montgomery side.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, like Delco side's like airport, I guess. Like
Yeah, true.
towards
True,
like
true,
Southwest
true, true, true.
Philly, kind of.
Delco. Thank God for Delco.
I guess so.
Because of them, we have that awful accent that everyone thinks we have.
Yeah.
And then when I start talking, people are like, "Damn, dude, you must be from that area."
I can't even tell you. And this is a shout out to my brother, by the way. But
Shout out Tim, who I just started talking to last weekend. I was like, "Hey, man, big fan." And he was like, "Who's this weirdo talking to me?" I was like, "Your brother Paul's coming on my podcast," which was funny because a lot of like my comedian friends, they were like, a lot of them do like the podcast and they'll hit me up and they'll say very nice things.
Yeah.
But I get in my head about that because like after Novak did it, I got like hit up by like 5 people I haven't talked to in forever, and they're like, "Killer, man," and I'm like, "It's episode
Yeah, it's-
27, dude."
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
But like people will just ask, they're like, "Oh, who's on this week?" And like if it was like a local comedian, I'm like, "You know Tim Butterly?" They're like, "Yeah, fucking
Well, I got his
hilarious."
brother.
I'm like, "Well, I got his brother, man."
I can't go anywhere. Like once someone puts my name and they're like, "You related to Tim Butterly?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's my brother." Then I just got to pull up.
Are you older?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Like,
so he's your brother. It's pretty much.
yeah, he's
I don't know how you would
5,
word
6
that.
years apart, and then my sister is 10 years apart. So,
Okay.
but they anywhere I go, like there's someone just reciting a line from Delco proper to me,
Right.
and I help them out, like finish it with them too, because I was a big fan of it. It was really
Yeah,
funny.
I got to check it out. I missed the
It's-
boat on it. I heard good things, and it's just I was like, all right.
Those guys are really funny, man. Like,
Yeah.
Tommy Pope, McKeever, and even Shane. Shane's he's just like a maniac.
Yeah, he's killing it.
He
right now.
he got on Saturday Night Live and
Yeah,
they kicked
they
him
fired
off.
him. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, kicked him off. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
For a complete bullshit, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know like how that works, but I don't know.
Well, do you
Fuck
know
Saturday
the whole-
Night Live.
Yeah, fuck them, dude. It's
Yeah.
not even good anymore. Elon Musk, shut up.
Yeah,
He was just on. don't
yeah,
know
I
if
saw
you knew
that. I thought it was Seth MacFarlane. Like when I was like paging through.
Seth
That's
MacFarlane
what it
dressed
looked
up
like.
as Elon Musk.
yeah, it's like, all right. I'm reading.
know.
I get all my news from Facebook, so I was like, oh, it was Elon Musk.
Well, the good news is that like it kind of had like an opposite effect him getting fired because I think he's been doing better than he ever has.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even fucking know him personally, so it's not like I'm like, "Hey, man,
Yeah,
how you doing?"
what's
I
up? Ian?
DM'd him like one time because he posted something about Four Seasons landscaping, which hint hint next episode involves Four Seasons landscaping.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yo, I know they're."
Your boy Rudy gonna show up?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I wish, dude. I was like, "Yo, I know their marketing dude. I'm gonna send this over to him," and I think he just left me on red, and I'm like, "All right."
Damn.
Not that I was expecting him to be like, "Hey, listen, thank you. We're best friends now.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Well,
I expect too much from people on Instagram.
Well, I think there's a friend level,
Yeah.
and you know, like if you're gonna commit to messaging each other, you know,
Yeah.
and then if they eventually, I don't even have your phone number.
Yeah.
You know,
You can have it if you want. It's
Yeah.
not that elusive.
I'm just saying. It's
I was
like-
going to send it at some point and be like, you should probably have my number.
Yeah. It's like, give me. I was like, why isn't he giving me his number?
Yeah.
Like, what's his fucking address? And he finally sent me the address, and I was
Yeah.
like, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, it's in Somerton. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. For some
Well,
reason,
unlike
in my
you,
head,
I don't educate people enough that this isn't done at my house, and I think people are like, oh.
in my head, I thought this was going to be in like South Philly or something, or like towards, you know, like Rittenhouse Square or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know why I thought that.
No.
Yeah.
I can't afford Rittenhouse Square. I'm not that.
Sure, you can. Anybody can.
I know people think when they watch this, like most of the people who have came on this, they're like, holy shit, this is just done in the kitchen. I'm like, yeah, this is just done in the kitchen.
Aren't all podcasts done in a fucking kitchen?
I would assume so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know everyone I know that does a podcast does it in a studio, which is just kind of obnoxious, I feel.
Dude, my brother's, that studio that they have the dad meat
Yeah.
thing, that shit's fucking crazy nice.
I know.
Where is that at?
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. I should probably ask him. I should ask him.
Hey, listen, we have a lot of questions about the Dad Meat podcast on the Thanks
Yeah.
for Sharing podcast. Maybe a crossover episode will happen.
Yeah.
It looks comfy. They're like on couches and stuff. I'm like, I have a table
It
with a
looks-
huge picture of my face.
It looks like a legit, real, like awesome, like set. It looks
Yeah.
like a set. That's.
Do they use Linux over there or what?
Everything's HTML code.
Yeah.
All of their scripts are HTML codes.
Yeah.
It's like
See, I feel
Firefox. It was in Firefox. What's the browser that you had a Ubuntu?
Firefox was one of them.
Yeah.
I use Safari now. I use whatever's on my phone.
Yeah, I use everything. They're like, oh, use Chrome for work. And I'm like,
Yeah. Listen, I barely know how to work technology. I'm not like trying to break
yeah.
literally the internet by figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
So if I talk to your brother, he probably knows stuff about computers because I see he's like streaming on Twitch and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know anything about
I don't
that
know.
shit.
Do you?
I play video games.
I thought for sure like you were using something like GarageBand or Logic or something for
Well-
the track or anything, and I didn't know it was like just going right into the camera and
Yeah.
And
Well, we
going-
used to have like a board,
yeah.
and then we just don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Did you get the cans and everything? And
No, we didn't use the cans because it's literally you're right in front of me, so there was no point,
yeah.
you know. But we used to use it. Then I think it was just like annoying. I don't know. Davron handles everything because he's a wizard. But shout out Davron. But we would have to I would have to. He is Davron. I would have to clap before every episode so we could sync up the audio. And he's like,
Yeah.
just plug it in the camera since you only have one guest on usually.
Yeah, that's like when you're doing music videos.
And if I ever do two guests, we try to just make it easy. Like the only time we ever did two was Mark and Davron. They
Yeah.
did half an episode.
Nice.
Yeah, and they just shared the microphone.
Nice.
It was a joyous time for me. I was like, these are the guys who make this happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be, like I told you before this, starting like a recovery podcast.
Yeah.
Called The Struggles, the Story.
Nice.
And
are you going to do video or just audio?
we're going to do both.
Okay.
We're going to, we're going to have like the video set up, like, but it'll be edited and everything. And then we won't do it like live how this
Yeah.
how this is.
This is semi-live.
Yeah, I like semi-live.
Yeah.
Semis.
There will be 20 minutes of me asking if we're rolling before this. I mean,
Yeah.
it's his new joke now. He's got a sense of he's a trickster over there.
Yeah, but yeah, we're our guests. Obviously, it's not going to be all like war stories and but it's just anybody who has a cool story, cool background. Like
Yeah.
they want to,
Dude, I'll send people
there's-
your way that are just, you know what I mean?
yeah,
My buddy Miles, who did this, he would probably be great for it because he was like the legit most homeless dude ever, like on the news.
yeah.
They were like, yo, what's up? And he said famously, this place is like a war zone, which we fucking die laughing at now to this day.
yeah,
And he's sober, like, I guess like 2 or 3 years around.
Yeah.
Probably. And, or maybe it's less. I don't know. But,
yeah. It's I don't know.
he was real deal out there.
Like we had this idea of we were trying to do this like 2 years ago, and just life got like real busy with us.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, all right, we're just gonna fucking do it.
Just do it.
Let's just do it. We'll sit down. We'll do weekly, but our idea is we're gonna be doing it in a different hotel and in a different city.
Oh, that's
So
fun.
that's how we're gonna keep.
And I wanted to do like a little documentary where I just hop on a plane every weekend and do an open mic.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Where at though? Like at a real open mic, like a helium place in every city.
Yeah,
Or
I
like
can't get into helium, so just wherever.
Is it hard to get into helium?
I think so. I don't know. I really don't know. I know they do the contest every year, which I forgot to sign up for.
Yeah. All these questions
yeah.
I could ask my brother, and I just never asked.
Yeah, you can ask me, dude. I
Yeah.
probably know. He probably knows a lot more. I'm very it's a hard scene to get in, especially if you're like a sober guy. And maybe it's just me making an excuse, but they're like, "Hey, we're gonna hang out and drink." I'm like,
We're gonna drink. We're gonna do.
I'm like,
some-
I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
I said I did my 5 minutes. I sat in silence. It was great.
There's a couple of times where this is hardcore, where a lot of my friends were like even jokingly just saying, "Come on, Paul, fucking relapse with me," and like I got upset, and I wound up leaving,
Yeah.
and like I didn't say anything like, "Hey man, that's fucked up" or whatever, but like it was still kind of fresh to me too. And
Took your ball and you went home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took their beer and went home.
Yeah, I took their beer and went home. I used to do a joke on stage where I was like, so what? I think I started comedy. I had 6 years. So, like, every time I'd be like, so it's 7 years now. I think it's like stocks. I got to get out at the time, right? And some people were like, who aren't even sober, they're like, it's not a cool joke. I'm like, it's my life and it's a joke. I'm not relapsing.
Yeah.
Just a funny idea to be like, hey.
Oh man.
I think people, once they hear you're sober, if they didn't know you before, they think it's like a perception. They were like, you were probably wild. And it's like, I wasn't that wild. It was more depressing.
Yeah.
Like people I work with, they're like, you probably would have been so much fun. I was like,
I was
it wouldn't
wild.
have been fun.
I was fucking wild.
Yeah, you were a
like,
wild guy.
I was too fucking wild. Getting a little close to the sun and getting a little too burnt there, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of needed it. Kind of needed to be where I'm at today, man.
Hey,
As corny as all that sobriety
I
talk
know.
bullshit is,
Cliches
it's
are
like
cliches for a reason.
But I wake up every morning. I do a fucking like little routine. I take a fucking mental like inventory life. Everyone's got their ups and downs. I got a lot of bullshit in my life still, but like it's easier to deal with. I can, it's just, instead of just going out like getting super fucking like stressed out and stuff. Like,
I mean, it is all based off a routine.
yeah, like I get up 4 o'clock in the morning every day. And yeah, I'm not kidding. I do a little workout, and if it's the days I don't go in the office by like 7, I'll go to the gym first. But then I get done work, I go right to the gym. I come home, I make like a crazy like vegetarian vegan dinner like for my recovery meal, and then like I'll play guitar, and then like I go on and do work emails, and then I put Netflix on at the same or TV on at the same time every night, and then talk to the lady, calm my nerves down a lot, and it's cool.
You
It's
have
like,
a whole ass adult life. My daily routine consists of I wake up around 8. I chain smoke cigarettes. I call the dog.
you should quit smoking, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
You should quit.
I do it like a junkie because I'm a junkie. I do it like a junkie.
I mean, I'm like a junkie too.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, because I was smoking too, man. Like,
Yeah, I just can't. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
8 years later, I'm not there yet.
yeah,
Yeah, I chain smoke. I called the dog a good boy for about 2 hours because we just got him. So I just say, you're the best. And he's really not. He's very up to no good all the time.
all right.
And I'm just like, you're such a good boy, dude. And then I go to Applebee's. And then I leave Applebee's. I usually play Nintendo for a while.
Is this then or now?
Now. Yeah, now.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll watch TV. Then I go to bed and do
Okay.
the whole thing. So it's not very productive what I do.
Yeah.
I get excited for Tuesdays. That's my leave the house day. I'm like, I'm going to talk to someone for an hour
Yeah.
and explain why I'm not good enough. And here we are.
Oh man, you should see my Saturdays then. Like Saturdays is like write and record a whole fucking song, email it out to the guys.
Yeah.
Like full demo, and then gym, fucking
See, that's what.
gym, food shopping, and then I'll go to Marshall's or Ross and look for cheap steaks for me and the kids. And that's it. That's
What,
like my.
You got a 401k too,
It's
dude?
I do have a 401k.
Wow,
I do.
dude, 401k, Apple Watch, health insurance, dude. I'm clearly a child.
You know.
Dude, the one thing I do not miss is doing music. Not that I don't love it. It's just coordinating with other people. That's why I gravitated towards comedy more.
Yeah.
I always grew up loving stand-up, and I'm just like, dude, I don't need anybody. I just need me.
Yeah.
It's about coordinating with people, especially the older and busier everyone gets. It's just like, oh, this is a nightmare. But you make it work.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 shows I played, was just so long ago. Actually, the show we were supposed to play before lockdown was with the Movie Life,
Yeah.
and
We'll make that happen when the world rolls up, and I'll
When the-
definitely be there. I
when
mean, I'm
the-
going to be there regardless.
I'm trying to hop on Hellfest,
Yeah.
go down the
Chicago, is it?
is
Or
it Florida?
Florida.
Or Gainesville? Is it? I think it's Gainesville.
It's one of them.
in October.
Which one's Chicago? Is that Riot?
I think that's Riot.
I don't know.
Yeah, or
I
is
like
that-
watching like clips of bands like from stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because it's usually bands that are like, hey, we haven't played together in like 5 years, so we're going to do this shit. Like Glassjaw did a set there, and I was just like, I'm going to watch this on YouTube.
oh shit,
Yeah, are you a Glassjaw guy there?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I like Glass. There's
You're everything to
No,
need to know
not
about
even that.
Silence guy.
so I love New York hardcore like in high school,
Yeah.
but
Are they
I like
considered hardcore?
I liked Long Island hardcore better than like the tough guy shit. Like I liked Silent Majority. Like my roommate in my friend's roommate, I was still in high school. They were a year ahead of me. They went to Drexel, and my friend Rob Cooper, his roommate was Willie Noon, drummer Breaking Pangea, Stray Light Run. He's in Fun now, but he's from Long Island, and he's the one who brought the Movie Life to the Kill Time.
Yeah, nice.
They played with Brody, Fred, and Will's old band before. I think Will might have just filled in drum. I don't remember, but that's when I saw the Movie Life play, and they like I was just like, all right, these dudes are fucking cool. I was like, and Vinny's my age too, so
Yeah. I mean, if you have a song
we were
called
like
I Hope
17
You
years-
Die Soon, that's 2 seconds long. That's great.
well, it was before that. It was before all those songs. It was like
So what,
96,
it's Go
97.
Time?
It was before that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like I think
The first song they ever written.
yeah, I don't know, but all of those Long Island hardcore bands, like VOD, like all those bands were like my favorite. Like I liked them because they were like musical. They were all melodic.
Yeah.
They played like the chords that I know how to play. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And then I don't know, being in the same house with Willie, because we lived together at 19th and Catherine for a while, and him and I would just fuck around all the time downstairs, like writing songs or just whatever. And I would just sit there and like, hey, remember this hardcore band? And he would, oh yeah, Long Distance Runner. I play drums for them.
Yeah.
And then like, and Empire State Games. And
He
like,
was a regular Chuck Trees then. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was in that shit, man.
yeah, I don't know. Play in every band. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know.
It is fun. I do miss it sometimes. I prefer this over like the podcast. That came more out of necessity because everything was shut down. I was like, I guess I'll start a podcast like everyone else.
I could totally do tour now,
Yeah.
but like when we did tour, like we were, you know, we had our good nights where we were good boys and we weren't doing anything. But like half the tour is just like either fighting with each other or like fighting the fucking people at the show.
Yeah.
Because we're all hammered, you
And
know.
why not?
And I don't know. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot
It
of
is fun.
But I do miss it. I miss it, and I'm really looking forward to just fucking playing.
I'm looking forward to seeing music again. I mean, I just saw
Yeah.
Madball last weekend or 2 weekends ago, and that was
Yeah.
awesome because
Yeah,
'Cause it's
that's like the
Madball.
first, best fucking. They're like the Godfathers. They are what Agnostic Front was back when we were younger.
Yeah,
and now
but
they
they're
are
that,
now
yeah.
they are that.
yeah.
you know.
Well, I went for clout purposes. You know, I drove down with Freddie, so I was
You
like,
drove down to New York, right?
yeah,
down
drove
with-
up. I guess up, I don't know. No, but I went down with up.
Did you brought your car?
Yeah. I went up with Freddie and Jeff, and I was like, do you guys not know who I came here with? And everyone's like, we don't care. And I was like, fair enough.
You're like, damn it.
Nah, it wasn't really. I just went up because I was like, I like Madball, I like Wisdom, I'll go. But I'm excited for the world to open back up. We're at the end, buddy. It flew by.
Yeah.
Any closing remarks you want? You don't have to do anything deep. You don't have to say anything at all.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Boom. We're done. We did it, guys.
Did it.
We did it.
It's 29.